What it is, world, man. Mr. Afternoons right now, ET Cali inside of the galaxy. You guys are just now tuning in. Before she says anything, I want you guys to understand that this lady comes with a level of intelligence you guys are probably not familiar with, okay? Yes, she sings and does music, but she has a degree, oh God, forgive me, in something scientific.
That's cap. That's cap. I do not have a
You don't have a degree. You almost got a degree.
I dropped out.
You dropped out? Mm-hmm. What did you almost have a degree in?
In biology.
Biology. That's what it was. I couldn't remember which one it was.
Yes.
Okay, now is there like what form of biology though? Is it like just
standard biology?
Standard biology. Mm-hmm. Okay, what school were you going to?
St. John's in New York.
Really? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, why are you in the ATL?
I'm from here.
Really?
Yes.
What part? I did not know that.
I'm from the East Side.
Like, are you an East Side girl?
Mm-hmm.
I love the East Side girls.
Oh Lord, I bet you do.
Yeah, I sure do. Them think they the funnest.
Yeah, some good people from over there.
Yes, there is. Damn it. Okay, so let's just get into the whole music perspective of this. Obviously, you had a different idea of what you wanted to do early in your career, right? Mm-hmm. From a schooling perspective. Mm-hmm. The transition to music, what led you to that?
I just made a song for somebody, and then my friends were like, that's a nice song. I made some more, and they told me to put it out, so I did.
And that just took off?
Pretty much, yeah.
And your musical influences, like, were they always in the R&B or singing world? I wouldn't say R&B, but just singing world, or they have the hip-hop influences as well?
I feel like there's definitely some hip-hop influences, but like singing-wise, I feel like maybe like a Faith Evans, Monica vibe.
Yeah, in that realm. Anybody outside of the genre of R&B, though?
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if I would, I don't think I would call Lauryn Hill R&B. I don't think she's R&B. I feel like Pink Floyd is not R&B.
No, my mom had me on Pink Floyd when I was a kid, too.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Stuff, man. Just music like that. My mom's a classically trained opera singer. So my mom, she played everything in the house. So Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Sade, Whitney Houston. Like, it was just like a plethora of it. Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. Everything, of course. You know, we was out there working, baby.
You had an array.
I had an array of everything.
Mm-hmm.
What school did you go to on the east side of the ATL?
I went to Southwest DeKalb High School.
Southwest, you did?
Mm-hmm.
How did I not know any of this, bro?
I was on a dance team. Somebody done found some footage of that. It's like...
They put it out?
They put it out.
Were you was a majorette? Say it again.
I was.
I was. You said it like you didn't want to say it. It's okay, girl.
I mean, you know, it was what it was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now that you've been around the world, what's the biggest surprise for you now that you've been performing? Like when you go to these countries, like you've been outside the country, I'm sure, right? You know,
maybe the biggest surprise being out of the country is that people who speak no English will know your entire song.
Yes, and then try to talk. You know what's so funny? I've when I was coming up, I used to listen to like or watch old videos and artists used to say back in the day, like they'd go to other countries and they'd sing your song word for word, and then when they kind of talked to them, they didn't know any English. They just knew your song word for word.
It's crazy.
That's a level of fan that's probably pretty.
It's just like music can just, do that. It really can. I feel like it's some songs that are not in English that I feel like I be trying to sing. For sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you still excited about this industry? Because it gets kind of weird once you start making fame and money.
I don't think I was ever excited about this industry.
Really? I could like your energy kind of says like, listen, bro. I'm happy to be making some money. People like my stuff. I'm here. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm happy. That's a blessing for sure. That you can like look out for your family based on just like making something from scratch.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The industry kind of like turns it into a different.
You give me private vibes. Like you're very like I like my privacy. I like my.
Yeah, but I feel like when you like that, it makes people feel like they have like a limited perception or like access to you. So you have to put yourself out there so that they are a little more familiar.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, though. I think it just depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it depends on a lot of things. But I do agree with that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where did you get this perspective of relationship of loyalty? I heard you say, with you and your relationship, this you don't have this I'm a runaway attitude.
Yeah, no, not really.
Yeah, where did
you... It's never really been like that, though. I think maybe it's like a childhood trauma thing. Like, my parents are not together. They got a divorce.
And you're like, I'm just not doing that.
No, I don't want that.
I don't think, what's so funny is a lot of times when people have their childhood issues, you hear the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
You hear them say, well, I did it because my childhood. What you're saying is I learned from my childhood not to do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to mate for life.
Yeah.
Like an animal.
Like a smart person.
Some animals mate for life, and I'm on that.
Yeah, a lot of birds.
Yeah, exactly. Penguins.
Penguins.
Mm-hmm.
There's like I guess what kind of other animals mate for life? Eagles.
There's some other ones. I would have to
Google
do
it.
A deep dive, but I know there are some, and I feel like I am one of those.
What do you think would make you excited about this industry? I don't
Maybe if it was more fair.
How is it not fair? Explain to me. Like, what's the part that's not fair for you?
It's really political.
Oh, duh.
So I think if it were more fair, like just openly, honestly fair, I feel like it would be exciting.
What does fair look like to you, though? Explain your definition of what you think fair would look like in the music industry. Like, first, tell me why you think it's not fair, and then what does fair look like to Mariah?
It's not exciting to compete when it's already rigged.
Woo!
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, if it wasn't like that, and it was just based on, like, pure and tangible, like...
Like, let's put our music up against each other and see what happens.
And not even just, like, that it should be competitive like that, but it's like, if it was just based on everybody having this platform to just express themselves, it's like, you took it for that and not for, whatever they, like, pick out of it.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be more fulfilling.
You know what I've had to help artists out with, because I've been at this for so long, is that a lot of artists think that people are into their music, and that's not why they're into you. They're into you. They like you for your music, but they're into you because you're relatable to them in some way. And unfortunately, that only comes through like interviews, or maybe you had something going on in your life privately that came to the public eye, and then you made a song about it. So people want to hear you talk so they can find a way to connect with you to become a fan versus just liking you for the music. And that's probably
the lyrics. I feel like the lyrics make that connection for me personally, because I haven't done too many interviews. You know? But I think it's nice to be able to. I do like to talk. I like human interaction. It's not that I don't. I think it's just with the
selective.
internet, it gets especially like a Twitter, right? I deleted my Twitter because I feel like a lot of things can get misconstrued via
social media,
text, or like And I just feel like this go round, I was telling the people I do business with now that I feel like it would be more appropriate if I did like some more interviews so that I can, just like
have your personality and your words come out. It's the same thing. I had a conversation. I've actually had a couple of conversations with people. I don't know how long you've heard me on the air in Atlanta.
A long time.
Okay. So like, I've had actually arguments with artists before who have tried to tell me to not say certain things to them. And I'm like, listen, you don't get to tell me on my platform like what to say. To ask or not ask, because the thing about it is, if it comes from my mouth, it's just me talking ish. But if it comes from you, it matters, because when I ask you those questions, if it comes from the horse's mouth versus the horse's ass, I have no problem saying that. Then it's a problem. But if it comes from you, then that's what the people are looking for. They don't want to hear the rumors from me, because it just sounds like rumors.
I feel like it's good to I don't know. I feel like it's good to put yourself in a predicament where you can be asked things that maybe people are already wondering about you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I feel like that's the platform to like
get it out.
And
say it in your way that you want to be heard.
And I feel like that's important to do. And I feel like it's important to encourage people to do that. And sometimes, obviously, some people can be messy and like, try to like incite something negative. But I feel like maybe that's your place to present your character. You know what I'm saying?
And get your information out there.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. When you got into this relationship.
Yeah, I ain't scared.
When you got into this relationship with Thug, what was your first like thought about it? Were you like, oh, that's Thug, I can't wait to meet him? Or were you just like, oh, let me just figure out this? Like, how did this even happen?
I thought he wanted to work. He like messaged me about who I was signed to. And I always say maybe it was
that's always a good
naive, one. But I thought maybe he was asking because he was interested in working or something.
Right.
And then eventually, he also isn't like a pushy guy. So he wasn't finna be like, hey, like, he wasn't like that.
He wasn't pushy.
No, he wasn't like that. So eventually I did a song that I wanted him to get on. And then I was telling him like, hey, I want to do a song. He was like, well, when you get back to Atlanta, pull up on me.
And
So,
then
and then I pulled up. And then I pulled up. So
I pulled up. It pulled out. It was going down.
Yeah, it was.
It was what
But
it
I
was.
think he was just he was like nice. He has like a strong dominant presence, but he's
Yeah.
also not like
Aggressive.
He don't be doing too much. No, he's not like that. And so I think he was just like so tall and like it was just like, oh my god. Not that I was like nervous. I don't be getting nervous, but like
You was nervous.
and I don't want to say intimidated
You
either.
was nervous. Stop it.
I don't know. Maybe I was just like trying not to like him.
You was trying not to like him. You was like, damn, I don't want to like him, but I
It's
like
like
him.
you don't want to like, cause like my friends would tell me like if I think that somebody likes me, I'll say on the side I can't curse on this. I can't curse on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say on the side like I think they trying to fuck me. Like I'll
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So it's like if I feel like somebody might be like that,
Uh-huh.
I'll like avoid doing any type of interaction that could make them want to do that.
Yeah.
So
He wasn't giving you that vibe. He was just like,
at first he was just on the opposite side of the room. This is like first like face to face interaction.
yeah.
And then eventually he came over there and was like, I know you want a song from me, but I want you.
Oh, so he was direct.
He was very direct.
But he gave it some time to approach though. He wasn't like out the gate aggressive.
It was like probably like 45 minutes to an hour had gone by in the same room with like limited interaction.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, let me think about how
But
I
I
need to
like the
approach her.
directness.
The directness was
That's what gets. That's what. You know what I'm saying?
Be direct with me.
What, yeah.
Don't hint around. Don't beat around the
I
bush.
don't think women like indecisive or confused men. It's
At
actually
all,
an
right?
extreme turn off.
Really?
Yes.
Has that always been the problem with your dating previous to this?
I have no exes, so I have no.
Oh, get the fuck out! She just denounced all y'all Negroes before. Like, none of y'all exist.
I think that, in all honesty, if a guy or girl,
Mm-hmm.
if they cannot make it clear what they want from you, that means they don't know what they want, or they do, but they're just too scared to tell you. So it's like either you confused or you're just like,
Uh-huh.
and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't like that kind of stuff.
You know, you've got this look of, I guess people judge you based on the way you look,
Yeah.
and then they forget you from the east side.
Yeah, that's true.
You got the east side attitude. Like, don't play with me, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be like that. You're supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still like soft and passive sometimes, but like for the most part, I can be very direct and assertive.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you've got the music going on and you've obviously traveled the world, where do you see yourself going next? Is it going to be movies? Any acting going
I
on?
think I would. I can be a little shy though, so I feel like I might have to ease into that. I feel like it would have to be like a really fitting role, but I would.
You know, you give me the energy that you read the room or you read a situation before you say anything. Like, that's what you give to me. Like, you're like, let me just feel this out real quick.
I feel like most Scorpio people in the entire world
That's my mother.
are very like, they can be discerning and intuitive, but they're like really strategic though.
Yeah.
Calculated.
Because you
Very
guys are
calculated.
killers.
I mean, don't push me. You know what I'm saying? But
Don't
very
throw-
calculated. I feel like it's a lot of Scorpios like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, my mom's a Scorpio. I'm very observant, and she's all with the whole energy and the whole
What's your sign?
Mine, I'm an Aries, so I'm a warrior
Oh, okay.
sign. I'm ready to
Okay.
fight.
Nice fire sign. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. My mother's a Scorpio. We have the best relationship.
Yeah. See, that's good.
Yeah, me and my mom have a great relationship in that way though. But like you said, I like her directness, and then she's also very strategic. She watches the room.
Yeah.
And I do that as well.
Maybe she's taught you some of her ways.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know where that comes from, but I do. I'm very much about observing the people. That's why I got to wait. That's why I've been successful. But what I do for so long, I don't look at numbers. I watch people.
Yeah, that's good though. That's a good way to perceive things.
Mm-hmm. What's next now? So now you don't know about the acting part, but like what's coming up next?
I would do that, but I want to tour again,
Okay.
and I think I'm just living. I might make me some more music, of course.
Yeah.
And then just like some other business endeavors and just like establishing my domestic life. When I say domestic life, people be like, domestic. It's like,
No, because they don't have a
Domestic
brainstem.
you know.
They can't think outside of what society told them domestic means.
Right. So, like, my domestic life and then, like, other businesses.
Yeah.
My music.
Yeah, right. So music is like a hobby.
It's a career.
You fell into a career.
I fell into it, yeah. But, I mean, honestly, it's treated me well. And, I mean, you have, like, you know, some give and take with it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's treated me well. It's allowed me to do a lot of things that I wanted to do that I probably wouldn't have been able to do for much longer if I, like, stayed in school.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a blessing.
Any more tattoos you want to get?
I do, actually.
I'm about to go get my whole... I have my back piece.
I see that you have a lot of
my
tattoos.
whole body's covered in tattoos. I grew up in L.A., so, like, I'm all loaded. But, like, I'm getting a back piece done from Ink by Cali.
I've been to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to him. No, did he do this?
Ink by Cali? He was just up here yesterday.
He did this.
He did those?
Yeah, he did this right here.
Yeah.
That's crazy that you would say. Did you know that already?
Nah, that's my homeboy.
He did this.
You know he used to be an artist. He used to be an artist back in the day.
I did know that.
Yeah.
I did know that he used to be an artist.
Yeah.
I heard that a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. That's crazy that you said that. He definitely did this.
I'll show you my back piece when we get done with doing all this gossip stuff.
But no, I do want some more tattoos. I literally have been saying that for the past few months.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know what to get, right? It's like, I think about it. I don't want to just, like...
Go for a magazine piece. I tell people when you go get a tattoo, get something that's going to be, like, worthy to be in a magazine. No? You like the little subtle ones?
No. I want it to go big.
That's what I'm saying.
But I just don't...
Like, my whole back is covered, but it's like... They're redoing. I have a Tibetan skull on my back with a lotus flower and bats and everything else.
Well, that sounds fire. I thought about so there's this, like, it's like this picture, like an old picture of, like, these cherubs, and it's Cupid, and then it's like the girl he was with, you know, and they're like babies though.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I'm gonna show you.
Are you gonna show it to me right now?
Yeah, right now. And I thought.
And you just got your nails done? You just got them done?
No, I did not. They're old.
They can't tell from here. Oh, yes. The thumb. Okay, I can see the thumb.
Don't look now.
The thumb needs to feel a little bit.
Oh my gosh! Why would you do me like that? Why would you do that?
A little bit of a feel, just a little bit. The truth is
her name Psyche? Or
who?
Psyche?
You gonna show? Let me see.
You seen this before?
Wait.
You seen this before, kinda.
Oh yeah.
But I wanted them both to be like black.
Okay.
Like, I like the afro.
Yeah.
It's just, like, more fitting for me. And I thought about getting that, but I feel like, I don't know.
You don't know? No. We can go together. I call Cali up. We go together.
Yeah, man. Honestly, that's crazy that you said that.
You know
I've
what he's getting ready to do?
Time.
You know what he's getting ready to do?
What?
Is he's getting ready to do what they do in L.A. Where you
just go get a session for, like, hours and then...
Well, they put you to sleep.
Yeah.
And that way you don't feel the pain and you wake up. Tiger just got his that way. Little Uzi Vert got his that way. And he's going to build one out here the same way where you can go there. They're going to have a nurse on staff.
That's crazy.
Him and 2 or 3 other artists. And then that way if you want like a piece done, they put you to sleep. You wake up and it's done. And that way you ain't got to like
I would go to
feel the pain.
For some piercings.
Really? Where are you pierced at now?
Nowhere special. I mean, I got my ears pierced and I got this. I got a belly ring.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the love box was pierced. I was like, dang.
No. I've had some other piercings in the previous years, but it's like the piercing thing, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like
that's not for you. You are a Scorpio, so you are an inside freak a little bit.
I mean, allegedly.
Allegedly?
That's what they say.
Come on, Thug. Well, who's they? Because you don't have no boyfriend before Thug.
That's what they say about Scorpio.
Oh, in general, not Mariah.
The breed of Scorpio, that's what they say.
Not you, though, personally.
Maybe not.
Oh, my God. Anyway, you guys, listen, any last words you want to tell the people before you get up out of here? I know you got other things to do.
I would say...
I'm really going to call Cali, though, so we can go get tatted together.
I will. I will say, for the love of science and all things science, you should go listen to my project. I think that you will love it. I think that you're going to listen with your ears and not anything else.
As opposed to your eyeballs?
As opposed to anything. Just only make your opinion based on what you're hearing.
Right, and have a good time with that.
Yes.
And don't judge you based off what you hear unless it comes from you.
Right, exactly. For sure, I stamp that.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? You guys keep it right here. ET says, man, Mariah the Scientist, ET Cali. The truth is, we're going to get tatted together. Sorry, Thug. Just playing.